Hi everybody, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio. Today's date is Monday, May 16th, and welcome. I'm wait for some people to hop on, of course, and while I find myself on my Kindle, I just want to welcome everybody, and I want to let you know that I was on vacation last week, but I'm back now, and it was just great to be on vacation. We had a great time, and we had so much fun. We met some new people, and so that was like a bonus. I had hoped that we would meet some new people and make new friends, because where I live in Neillsville, it's a small community. So it's always nice to meet new friends, and look at everybody hopping on. Wow, let's start at the top. Hi, Jeannie Mullen. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And there's Linda, and thank you. And Denise, and Deb Vine, and Kay Wire. Oh, so nice to see you all. And there's Lori and Julie Marson. You bet. And there's Sherry. Sherry, your paper share went in the mail today, and so did Linda's. Oh, we had a great trip. It was wonderful. And what I wanted to get out of the trip was for Jim to say the magic words, and he did. He said to me, "Where are we going next year?" And it was like, oh, this is wonderful. I am so glad. Jim hasn't been a big traveler. I've done most of my traveling to other states by myself. And so it was really nice. And the bus trip was great. It was no stress having to drive, because the bus driver took care of all of that. Drove right up to the door and let us off. And the shows were wonderful. We had great accommodations. We're ready to do it again. So next year, maybe it'll be the Smoky Mountains. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. So anyway, I see everybody hopping on, and found myself on my Kindle. This is all great. And you've all been leaving a comment, and that helps me a lot. It also gets you into one of my 2 door prizes. And the other door prize is for sharing. And when you share my post, other people will see it. And that's how you build your audience. And everybody wants to build their audience. And there's Julie Wirtz is watching. Well, that's nice. I haven't seen you in forever. And Marcia Lynn, Kay just shared, and Lori is sharing now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your odds of winning a door prize when you share are a lot better than your comments. But you have to tell me that you shared, because for some odd reason, Facebook just tells me how many shares. It doesn't tell me who shared. I don't understand that, but okay. If you don't have a chance to watch tonight's show, you can always catch me on Thursdays on my blog. You can also catch me on Facebook, because I leave it up all week, as you probably know. But anyway, my blog name is exactly the same as my Facebook name, which is Cindy Stamping Studio. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is listed under Cindy Ellers or Cindy Stamping Studio. Okay, and I appreciate everybody that watched the show from 2 weeks ago. There was a lot of nice traffic. I appreciate it so much. And I think that's because people want to see, wow, what else has she made, right? So, yes. And there's Kathy Brost. Good. Everybody's sharing. That's what I want to see, because a lot of times only 5 people will share. And that, your odds of winning is great, but sharing is good. Caring, right? Okay. Let's see. What do I have going on this week? Well, let me tell you. Tomorrow night is our technique class in Neillsville, and that is going to be blending brush border technique. It's going to be a fun technique. I found it by accident, and we have never done anything like this. We're going to make some really cool borders using our blending brushes. And then we're also going to make, we're going to cut out the images from another piece of cardstock. Wait till I show you the cards next week. You're just going to love it. Okay, we have the stamp of the month. I can't tell you what the winner is until next week because not a lot of people have voted yet. So I'm hoping more people will vote. And I'll show you these in just a second when I flip my camera around. And let's see. I want to also show you the paper share. Now, I did the first paper share, and that filled up rapidly. But I'm thinking because I couldn't show you the physical papers, that not very many people were interested in a second paper share. Now, if you're interested in a second paper share, all you have to do is make a comment on this video, and I will get you written down, and then I can invoice you through PayPal. It's $30 if you're local. If you need me to send it to you, it's $35. And it works out just perfect because the postage was $4.50, and I figured it out. The envelopes cost 50 cents. So that worked out perfect. Okay, and I'll show you that in just a second. As if you notice, we are doing the Sending Smiles stamp set. It's a new stamp set in the annual catalog. Now, if you don't have a demonstrator and you'd like a catalog, leave me a comment. I haven't been charging for them, but it sure would help if I could get some help in paying for the postage. And I just heard tonight that postage is going up again. You know, that doesn't help us in the card making business, I can say that. So, oh, look at all the people that have been sharing. Thank you for sharing. Julie and Kathy and Lori, Denise and Courtney. And yes, Denise, sharing is caring. But I didn't want to steal that phrase, but yes, it is. So, okay. Door prize. Where's my sheet? I also wanted to, I told you about the second paper share, but did you know, you probably do because we haven't seen each other for a couple weeks, so you probably were watching other videos, but now Stampin' Up! Has branded merchandise, and you can order them just by going to the Stampin', like to my store, and it shows the really cool tumblers, and the hoodie sweatshirt, the grid paper, and it's not a bad price. So that might be something to check out. But look, I just got mine. Let's see. There, you can see it. It's sparkly. This is the Tahitian Tide. I've been trying really hard to drink more water. So, this is going to help, I think. But it's very sparkly and it's very pretty. And I did get myself one of the hooded sweatshirt, which I'm told it's true to size. I went and ordered what did I order? It's been so long. I ordered an extra large because I didn't know, but I also don't like tight and fitting clothes. So this is the hooded sweatshirt. It's got the Abigail Rose design on it. So it's very pretty, and it's going to be really nice for this fall because it's quite thick. It's not thin. Good quality material, that's for sure. Okay, I'll put that over there. And let's see. I just want to briefly tell you that right now, if you've ever thought about my top is Tahitian Tide. Yes, it is, Courtney. And, oh, did you see my necklace? Isn't it pretty? Matching earrings. Jim bought me that on our trip. I'm not a big necklace wearer, but he bought it, that doesn't happen too often, and he's not, I don't know why, but he's more practical, I guess, right? But anyway, if you've ever thought about purchasing the starter kit, right now Stampin' Up! Has a great deal going on till May 31st. For $99, you get $125 of Stampin' Up! Merchandise, your choice, anything you want, plus a free paper pumpkin. And you also, the bonus is you get all the new In Colors ink pads and cardstock and grid paper and designer series paper, the In Color ones. So that is worth $66.50. So that's, for $99, you're going to get, what does that add up to? 125 and 66 is $191 of Stampin' Up! Merchandise for $99. That's, you don't get deals like that anymore. So if you're interested, you have a hobby demonstrator. That's how I started, you know, and that's great. All right. I have a couple of, I don't know, if you're on my blog, you maybe saw that I'm collecting cards, thank you cards, for the veterans. I was approached a couple years ago, and just with my stamping ladies locally, we made 200 veterans cards. Well, now I'm opening it up, and yes, granted, you'd have to send it to me if you're not local, but I'm collecting. They contacted me again. They were down to their last 30 cards. And this is for the honor flight, so that when the veterans go on the honor flight, they have a mail call and they give them these cards. They have volunteers that write messages in them. So that's really nice. And, well, hello, Karen. Yes, I had a lovely vacation, and I'm glad to be back. I missed my boys, but they were good. My mother took very good care of them. But it was nice to get away, to see another part of the country. So, yeah. Okay, door prize. I already sent hers out already because she was getting some mail from me already. But for commenting, Linda Hodge will be receiving some embellishments. Not sure if they look like this or not, but they're embellishments. So Linda, it's in with your paper share. And for sharing, these are going to go to Bernie Seidel. And I will see Bernie tomorrow night at our technique class. So, yes. All right, I got everything covered from my list. I'm flipping the camera around. You'll be able to see that we are getting our new roof on our garage from when the tornado went and damaged it so bad. And it's looking pretty good. We decided to go with metal this time. It'll match the house. So, yeah. Okay, let's flip it around. Here we go. Now, and you can see it's a beautiful day in Wisconsin. We are having a nice low humidity, highs in the 70s. My kind of day, you know. As you can see, I do have a May host code if you're interested. Okay. I want to find me on my laptop because then I can see exactly what you're seeing. My Kindle is temperamental and doesn't always cooperate the way it should. There we go. Now you can see our selection for Stamp of the Month. We have the Brood for You, which is on page 83 of the new catalog. It can be bundled with the dies for $37.75. We have the Hello Ladybug, and that has a matching punch, but it can't be, I think it can be bundled because that was in the January to June mini catalog. Yes. And then we have the Bottled Happiness, and that can be bundled for $37.75 because it has a coordinating punch. So all you do is you tell me which one is your favorite. And if your favorite wins, then for $24, you get the stamp set and a 4-card kit. And, you know, so many times you think, oh, what am I going to do with this stamp set? Well, you'll get 4-card kit, so you can start using your new stamp set, and it has everything you need from the card bases, the layers, the embellishments, a white piece for the inside. It's great. So, something to think about. Tell me which one is your favorite. Okay, now the paper share. As I said, it's $30 plus $5 for postage. But I want you to see this, and I only need 4 more people for our second paper share. So if you're interested, let me know. This is the Abigail Rose. That's what these look like. Very pretty, and they have, you know, it's double-sided. We have this beauty. This is a wash in beauty. I think this, you can make some very pretty cards with this. Look at all you get. There's 84 sheets total. I cut them down to 6 by 6. And very pretty. Here is the animal one, and I don't remember it. But it's cute. I think you can make some really pretty cards with this. Here is the masculine one. And that one is called... Oh, I don't have that wrote down. But it's a masculine one. And it also comes with some die cuts. So what I did was I shared the die cuts with the 8 ladies that signed up. So here is that. Cars. Some barbecue things. Camping. Yes. This one is probably my favorite. Hues of Happiness, I believe it's called. With the beautiful flowers. You can cut these out with the dies. Or they'll make a great background. Look at, isn't that pretty? Then we have this one. Let me get my catalog because I have to apologize. I have no clue what... I haven't been in my... Oh, DSP. I haven't been in my stamping studio enough. This one is called Lovely in Linen. So, yeah, this one's very bright, cheerful. I think this is pretty. This one is the perfectly penciled. So you could color these different colors to match the card that you're making. And I will show you a card I made doing that. This one is very pretty. I didn't know if I would like that. It's called Pretty Prince. And it is all in last year's in colors with Evening Evergreen. Oh, this one is Rich Raspberry. This one is, oh, I'm not sure. Costa Cabana. Okay. But yeah, very pretty. And, I mean, that's all of these. And we got one in Sahara Sand. Okay, that's those. And what is this one? This one is Texture Chick. It's got some gold accents. So that's very pretty. And that one, oh, this one is the Butterfly. The Butterfly Kisses. I thought they were I love this piece. In fact, it's nice for me to see these because now I have to get this paper for myself. I just think it's really cute. There's some more. Lots of spring, right? In all the different in colors. And this one is the teacup. Teacup. What is that called? Tea Boutique. So now you can see what they all look like. And the last one. Oh, this is still part of the teacup. This is still the teacup. Okay. So it isn't just, you got some really good backgrounds. You don't have to have the teacup, but here's some lemon one. But you do have a lot of people like that, which I thought was very pretty. That's what you have. Whoops. 84 sheets. So if you're interested, I'd like to get another second paper share going. And just pop me that you're in. You can also email me, buddy98@yahoo.com. This is Bernie's. So I'll see her tomorrow night to give it to her. All right. Let's put this away. Now, I have some cards to share with you. I got this card from my friend Jan, and she just wanted to go and send me some cards so I would have some samples. So that was awfully nice of her. A gatefold. And she sent me this one, which I think is really pretty. I can see making this one. And then it's got a pocket for, you could put a gift card in it or a little message. I thought that was really pretty too, using the hues of happiness. I got this thank you card in the mail while I was gone from Dana, and she wanted to thank me for winning a door prize. So that was really nice. I remember this paper. It was really pretty. I think it was from a paper pumpkin, but I'm not sure. So, yes, it's all very pretty. And yes, Linda, you will be happy when you get your mail in a couple days, I'm thinking. It went out today. And here are the veterans thank you cards that I've made so far. I think I got 20 of them done. So I'm hoping I can get, it's using retired stamps because we don't have a lot of patriotic stamps, but I still think it's pretty, and they're not going to care. They're going to think it's nice. So I got that. Now, I think that's all I have to show you. We're going to use tonight the Sending Smiles. There are coordinating dies called Sending Dies. And then we're going to use the Charming Sentiments for, and you know me with word stamps, for the inside. So that's where that's all coming from. And it's all from the new catalog. Okay. And we got our packet here. We're going to use Smoky Slate. I got everything in here. Smoky Slate is a regular size, which is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay? We're going to go, it's an up and down card. We are going to have a Daffodil Delight layer. We're also going to have a white piece, and that's how I think the card should be, because it's me. We're going to also use the vellum layering, and I used the layering circles, and this was the largest one. I'll show you how that comes into play. We'll have a white piece for the inside also. Well, hello, Tracy. Yes, better late than never. You didn't miss much. Just me gabbing, right? Okay. The sending dies has this very neat die to cut out our greeting. So I did that already. And I am going to get my magnet out here because I absolutely hate trying to crawl around my studio trying to find dies that I accidentally drop, right? Okay, and then I went and I took the outline for sending and I ran it through my die cut machine and cut out the sending part. Put that there. And that's right. Oh, I cut it out twice. Wow, you know what that means? I can make a second card. Well, that's going to go right there. We also have the sending, the actual words, right? That's right there. One thing to remember, I'll point that out with my Take Your Pick tool, is the dot for the I. It's right there. So we don't want it to lose it. I'm going to go and get the insides all cut out and look at Jeannie Mullen. You'd be so happy with me that I used my adhesive sheets. And I had noticed one thing, because I ended up having to do it more than once. You really have to test it because sometimes adhesive sheets has words and sometimes it doesn't. So how do you know you're doing it right? I found out the hard way. I always test it before I run it through my die cutting machine. That's the only way I could figure out. So I'm going to take my outline and take the backing off of my sending. We'll see how. There we go. Whoa, you go, lady, huh? Well, hi, Ronnie. And hi, Sandy. Yes, I'm back from vacation and we had a wonderful time. We saw some great shows and it was good. And the best part of probably the whole vacation was when Jim went and said, so where are we going next year? I just made my day. There we go. If you have craft tweezers, it works very easy to get the backing off because otherwise, and it would probably come off a lot easier, but I was using a lot of, you end up with all these little pieces. So I basically was using pieces. And that's my fault. I also found that this Picket tool is fantastic for getting the backet off, but not only that, for holding it so that nothing breaks. I like that. There we go. There. All right, now what we're going to do. Well, hello, Colleen from Minnesota. I'm so glad that you're joining us tonight. That's wonderful. Okay. What I'm going to do is put it on my sending. Hopefully. The only bad thing about the trip is Jim and I both ended up with head colds. But you know, it was so hot and humid last week, you know, in and out of air-conditioned buildings. I'm not really surprised. I did it. Okay, remember that little dot for the eye? Hopefully I can get them out. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm not surprised that we would get a cold. Mine's getting better. Jim's having issues with his, but he's getting better too. Yeah, it's stuck to my finger. There. And if you can't get the eye, the dot for the eye, I thought too, why not use a small rhinestone? That would work perfect. Don't lose your riddle, the dot over the eye, right? Okay. All right, we got that. That's done. Let's just set that one aside. Now, these are photopolymer stamps. So I want to go and use my paper piercing pad and the colors tonight. Smoky Slate, Basic Gray, Crushed Curry, Daffodil Delight. Really pretty. Okay, let's start with Daffodil Delight, my favorite color. And we're going to use the larger flower. And stamp some random flowers. Like so. And that'll work. Now, while I have this open, I want to take my inside piece and I just want to stamp a flower for the inside decoration. I'll put him over here for now. All right. Now, put this back. Let's get some crushed curry. Or a white gel pen. Lori, that's an excellent idea. I never would have thought of that. Yes. I will remember that for the future. Now I'm going to take a smaller flower with crushed curry and stamp some more. Yes, that is, and I have to sometimes stop myself and always remind myself, less is best. I mean, because I would probably stamp the whole thing and, it would look terrible. All right. Now I got my Smoky Slate and my leaves. What we're going to do, we're just going to go and fill in yes, that's what we want. I should have a flower right there in the center, it looks like. Well, we will cover up our Smoky Slate and grab that crushed curry again. There we go. That's better. Okay, now I want my basic gray. We're done with the other colors. Thank you for sharing, Colleen, and I love that flower. I know we do get a lot of flowers, but this is I like it a lot. Now this is the center of the big flower. I'm just using basic gray, and I'm going to stamp the center of the big flower like so. And then I got this itty bitty dot. And you could use a marker if you wanted, but it's going to stamp the center of my crushed curry flowers, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, now I got the basic gray open. Let's just set that aside, and let's get our greeting. And I'm going to stamp. There's so many to choose from. It was hard. But we have sending smiles across the miles, all the good luck your way, sending sunshine to brighten your day, love and big hugs, birthday wishes, a note of thanks, a card to say hello, and comfort and strength. I mean, you have a lot of things covered. Okay, but we're sending birthday wishes. And this is the dark, is it? Yep. And that turned out perfect. We'll put him there. We'll put that there. We don't need that anymore. Oh, I got the basic gray out. Let's stamp the center. Let's do that with, oh, that was done with gray. Get the center again. There. And I picked wishing you everything wonderful for my verse. And that'll be on the inside. Okay. Now, let's go and close this up. I know, Colleen, I like this set too. When we were able to order it ahead of time, it just caught my eye. Okay, what we're going to do is put our layer right. And I have this thing about I like things straight, but sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone and make things a little crooked. But the layer part will be straight. That part I had to be. Okay? But this part is going to be like that. Just like so. Okay, so let's see. I mean, when I made my sample one, it was like, oh man. But it really adds something when you make it offset. Just like so. Can't wait to see this all put together. Yes, isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Okay, now I got to get my adhesive and I want to go and put my sickle right there. I found that this layering vellum is so nice that adhesive doesn't come through. And I like it. I mean, because look at that. You can't tell where I went and I put the adhesive. So that makes me pretty happy. Let's put some glue on here. I did not use adhesive sheets for this because it was bigger. I figured it would work. But it would, you could use adhesive sheets. I just like how that turned out. It's so striking. We're going to put this off-centered also. Like so, just like that. And then I need some dimensions for my greeting. And I did cut regular dimensionals in half because I like how I can put them on sideways and it covers so nice. Okay, so let's put this on. Birthday wishes. And that's going to be straight. Like so. That's the front. Let's do the inside. Yeah, I'm over a little bit on the time. That's okay. Smoky slate. That's gotta be one of the best colors. It goes with everything, right? Oh, I'm not done. I wanted to add a couple of, and I know they're retired, but I have a couple of silver epoxy shapes that I wanted to use, and I just being on vacation. I was putting this card together yesterday, and it was, oh, I don't have time to look and see what else I got. But let's put this there. And, oh, come on. There. Let's put this one right here. There. That's our card. It turned out great. I love it. Thank you, Linda. I love it too. I love the whole layout and the colors. This sending smiles. It's just a happy stamp set. So we have this on the outside and the vellum layering. That works. And wishing you everything wonderful. Right? So, yep. There we go. It's great to be home. I thank you all for tuning in. Come and visit me next Monday night, and I'll have another great stamp set. So, take care, everybody, and happy stamping, and thank you so much. See you next week. Thanks.